Okay.
Yeah. Um, Thank you for coming today. We have a mediation meeting today with you guys, and we have certain rules for the mediation. Like the everything in this we're talking about will be within us. We are within three guys, all of us, and then no one will interfere each other. Like if I have to say something, then you can write down in your copy there, or pen and copy you both of you have over there, and just let me know if I have any trouble or you want to just say something or you want to go for cup of coffee or maybe a mushroom. So just let me know. We'll go through this one. It will not take. It might be take up to 20 minutes, so it's not that big time. And the purpose of this mediation is like you already had a one-by-one meeting with your manager, and he gave me some things to from I get some things from him, your manager, and we go through them each by each. We try to shut it down, and it's a kind of understanding you have to make. I'm not going to give you any suggestion or any things that you have to do, but you have to discuss with each other. And I'm just doing a mediator, so you have to do all your things, all your problem. I'm just mediating. I'm just facilitating it. Right? Is that okay for you? Everybody clear? Good. So who would like to go first? Sienna or JP? Want to go first? You want to go first or you?
It's a big problem.
Okay, then you can go first. Yeah.
Yeah. Morning, and myself, Siana.
Yeah.
I have some issues with my supervisor, JP.
Yeah.
Like, I'm working with him, and I find difficult to work with him. We do have different accent. Yeah. So I'll feel very uncomfortable while working with him. He has a bad attitude towards me, and he tries to be very bossy on me. That the things that I don't like.
Okay, we'll go through this. You find difficult to talk with him, and he feels that he's bossy towards you, and he shows a bad attitude to you. So we go through this, and we'll try to solve them all. Okay. So we talk with the first one. It's difficult to talk with him. What do you find? Is he have a different accent he got? Is that very hard to understand you, or he talk too fast, or?
Yeah, he talks too fast, and he just gives the instructions and goes away like very fastly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can actually get him what he is meant to be, or what he want to say you. You don't get that.
No.
Right. Okay, Mr. Devi, is there anything do you like to clarify on these things?
Not really. I try to give my instructions as clearly as I can. I'm aware of my accent at work. I try to give my instructions as clearly as possible, and then let my staff do their work. I usually feel like I'm understood.
Okay, and back to Shiana. Do you ask a question to JP, like if you don't feel that you understood, then do you do cross question, or do you ask him to repeat the things?
It never happens. I think I understood the thing. The job he gives me, I thought I understood that. I never feels like I'm not understanding the things. And when I do the job, after that I come to know like, yeah, I have done the wrong thing. As you told
That's very
me.
bad, isn't it? You're all effort and things go get wasted. Yeah, JP, let's say ask any question about you, do you do cross-checking about, let's say, understand, or?
I have noticed that Sienna asks a lot less questions than most of my other staff. So she does seem like she understands the jobs, and then I get there and they haven't been done correctly, or they haven't been done. But it would be good if she asked more questions. I've got plenty of time for people to ask questions. She should feel free to ask questions.
Okay. So, like as already I got one scenario. I I get it from your manager that one day, I don't know which day was that, he asked you to clean the clean two, but you clean the case two.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember the day.
Yeah.
He asked me to clean the pen too,
Uh-huh.
and I have done the cage too full.
Mhm.
Like, I misunderstood what he said.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of frustrating, and you did a very hard job by when
Yeah,
you cleaning the case too, and he's upset that he wanted to clean the bean too, and he's to set it down, so it's not done.
It's quite frustrating when we have to move. It's very difficult to move fish from cage to cage as opposed to pen to pen. So the fact that pen 2 wasn't cleaned and we really needed to get into cleaning nets from 3 where they were going to be moved from.
Yeah.
That was actually quite frustrating.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I feel like it's some kind of communication problem with you guys. So, do you want to do like something, which is suitable for you both guys, like a written tasks, or with more time you want to spend, or do you have anything like? I have one solution. I'm not mean to give you a solution, but what about the put a one notice board or written things, whatever it is suitable for you.
Well, I'm open to Sienna asking me more questions. If she could come clarify the jobs that I give to her, that's all right, and we can talk a bit more.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But the problem is that she didn't get you. She don't understand what you say. It's too hard. So that's why if you write down the things that you have to do on a day, so she can understand and she can do that job. How's that sounds?
Well, I can do that for the staff. If Sienna wants me to, I can.
Okay. Is that okay for you, Sienna?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
set a
okay.
one notice board or notice board and write the things what we have to do, what you have to do in the day. So is that clear, or
Yeah.
Is my writing? Are you understanding my writing?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. Okay. So and then after that, if you have any question about that job, then you can go to him, or you would like to briefly go through the things and written as well. What do you want, Sienna?
Rather than asking him question full day as we are doing this or not, he's also very busy in doing other job. If we will have any meeting in the morning or in the afternoon, like a break, so that we can discuss the things, yes, we are doing this today and like this, and any suggestions and anything, if any misunderstanding, we can ask him
Okay.
together.
So I'll summarize here that you both agree to put a notice board or things to do list in your suitable place outside your office, or on your suitable place in your office. Is that okay for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think the workshop would be a good spot. It's central to the farm. Most of the staff are constantly going through it, and if we put it up in the office, it's not really. Most people are only there very briefly
All right.
during
So,
the day. So yeah, the workshop would be preferable.
All right. Good then. Then so we discussed about the workshop. That's place for that one, and we have go like through this one, like you in the early in the morning, or before you starting your job, then you can write what the things you have to do in that day, and then not only see, other staff also can look in that things, that notice board, and then they can go through that one, and they can cross check as well. It might be a better option than verbal communication. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And another things that we have to discuss, or that's mentioned through your manager, that you have experience on working on a farm, and he have a good experience on his education level, and he's from all of the world, like he used to work in the other farmer as well. So you both have certain type of qualities with you guys. Like you got a education, good education level, and you have a good experience. So is that like problem with when he asks you to do something in a technical world? Is he do that, or
No, not the technical words. He speaks very fastly, very fast English, so I don't understand what he's saying.
Okay. And what about his attitude or things like you mentioned earlier that he's tried to be bossy and he just like to ignore you. So what do you think about that? Can you just explain it? What he do?
Yeah, like as I did the wrong cages on that day, and he's very frustrated, and like he just say, I told you to do this and why you did this, and I feel so insulted. Yeah, yeah.
Do you want some clarification on this one, JP? Do you want to do that?
Well, my main feeling is frustration. It could be drawn that I was bossy if I was getting frustrated and repeating myself a lot about things.
Okay, yeah, you are said certain tasks for the day, and if that task is not done, then it's pretty having like it's frustrating about that. Do you have any solution to like get it out or get it from sort it out, like between communication problem or the bad attitude problem with that one? Do you want to do some things over there, trying to be friendly or more communicative to each other?
Well, I would really like if Sienna talked to me more on the farm. I feel like I do give her my instructions, and then she as we said earlier, she does appear to understand them. But we're both speaking, we're both English second language, so there's bound to be misunderstandings between us. I would actually really like it on the farm. Sienna says I'm busy, she thinks I'm busy all the time, but really I do have enough time for my staff, and my other staff talk to me a lot more than Sienna does. I would actually appreciate it if Sienna was more open with me, made sure she checked in with me about how her jobs were going. I'm really open to being talked to on the farm, and I think if she talked to me more, we'd start understanding each other better. The more we talk to each other, the better we're going to understand each other's language.
So, Sienna, do you have any problem like if you don't get him, that if you feels that you're not understanding, then you want him to repeat the things, or
I'll be happy.
you'll be happy with that one. So yeah, so we'll go through this one like talk each other more job or more communicative, right? Yeah, so we go through this one, and any other thing do you like to tell you, JP? Towards like, is it have any attitude or something?
Her attitude towards me can be kind of like she doesn't appreciate me on the farm. I think she's a bit annoyed with the way I've come into the organisation. I've changed a few things. I've got my degree in marine science from overseas, and I don't think she realises how much work I've done in other countries. Good practical experience actually. So, but sometimes I feel like she doesn't appreciate me coming into this farm, and she's a little bit annoyed with how I've come in.
What about you, Shiana? Do you feel like you ignoring him, or is he ignoring you, or because you also have a good experience for working on a farm? So
I find he's ignoring me, like all the time he's ignoring me, but it never happens I'll ignore him. I respect him as a supervisor, but sometimes he ignores me. Yeah.
Okay. While working on together, it's not very good that you ignore each other, because you are in the same farm and working together. So you need to help each other. So do you agree that you will respect more in the future than the past?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah. We could slow down, spend more time talking to each other.
Yeah.
I feel like my communication with my other staff members is quite open. So if Sienna would be happy same with me. That's
Okay.
all right.
Okay. So we nearly at the end of our mediating this meeting. So as a summarize, I got some points with you. Like first one is you're gonna put a notice board outside the workshop, and you're gonna write the things for the better understanding to you and other staff as well. And the second one is he will try to speak slowly and to be understood easily. And the one thing is you will spend more time like to be try to be friendly with each other. And yeah, we'll go through this one and we'll talk again about after 1 week or maybe 2 weeks will be fine. 1 week will be too fast time. So after 2 weeks we'll sit together again and then we'll talk about what's the thing going on. Is there any improvement or we need anything to change? Then we'll do that. How does that sound?
Yeah, that would be
That's all
fine.
right.
Alright? Good. Thank you for your time, guys. So well done. Very good. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Yeah. Yeah.